G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I will be doing my tips for round 9 of the season. How is it round 9? This is absolutely berserk. What's also berserk is my man. He's on top of the table. Lang's one of the all-time greats, is sitting on top of the table as we're around a third of the way through the season. Sitting on 52 and 52 points ahead, so he's doing very nicely there, and I'm making one of the all-time great comebacks from 17th into 14th, thereabouts. I might have even been 18th. Anything's possible. Got 5 last week, so it wasn't an absolute disaster, but not ideal. Anyway, let's see how we go this week. It's another big week, and boy, wowee, it's a tough one, that's for sure. Let's have a look at the damage. So we've got Carlton and the D's on Thursday night. MCG, going to be a big crowd. Semi-final rematch. What an occasion. Carlton have lost a couple in a row. D's have won a couple in a row. So it's polar opposites in terms of form. I loved, well, I can't say I love what I saw from Melbourne against Geelong, being a big Cats fan, but I love the way they are going about it. And I reckon they'll get the job done. It's going to be pretty close, I reckon. Going to be 9 points for the margin for mine. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like Melbourne had the tall forward line that they would have liked to have had against Carlton. They had some, chances that went missing in that game. And Carlton were on, an absolute hot streak at the time. Had all the belief in the world. But, I think Melbourne have the weapons to get it done. Obviously, Blues may still have a couple of injuries here and there, 50-50, but I will go with the Melbourne Demons to win. Down the highway on Friday night, we've got the Cats of the Cattery hosting Port Adelaide. Port went down to the Crows in the showdown. The Cats went down to the D's in a close one with their first loss of the season. I expect the Cats to bounce back. It'll be interesting. I suspect Tanner will be out for a little bit, and that will again sort of hit the midfield a little bit. But I think even when midfields have defeated us, we've still found a way to rebound off turnover. And I don't think Port have beaten us at home since 2007. So, considering we're in good touch, I think we'll be able to find a way to get the job done. Port also haven't been able to beat sides that are inside the top 8 over the last little while. So I think we'll win. I hope we win, and I feel like it'll be somewhat close. But I'd like a nice, comfortable win because that means it's a less stressful Friday night for me at the ground. Over to Optus Stadium, and we've got a bit of a double header on Friday night. So we've got Freo after the Cats, and they are during Fremantle facing Sydney. Optus Stadium, big game this one, and a very tough one indeed. I've been tipping against the Swannies of late, and I don't know why, but the one week I'm going to tip them, they're probably going to cost me big time. Freo not doing too much wrong. They've been playing some great footy, looking in really good touch, mainly because of Sydney's recent record, and I feel like, when Fremantle have beaten them, they've won 3 of the last 4 of the Swans against the Dockers, and when Fremantle have beaten them was when the Swans were doing a mini reset. So, and they've been able to win over Optus a couple of times of late. So, I think Sydney will be able to get the job done there. Their ball movement's sublime. But it's going to get tested against that Fremantle midfield and in defence. Over to University of Tasmania Stadium, UTAS. We've got Hawthorn hosting St Kilda. Had some intriguing clashes here previously. Hawks coming off a win. Saints also got the win. I'm going to go to the Saints, Ross the Boss, to get the job done. Hopefully, get some cavalry up and about. And, I don't think Hawks will be good enough to get 2 in a row. Not impossible. The ground makes it interesting, but I feel like, Ross will be able to stifle the Hawks as much as humanly possible. So I expect a tussle, and the Saints to just find enough on the scoreboard to get the win. Expect it to be very close. Over to Marvel Stadium, we've got GWS travelling to play Essendon. What a game this will be. Bombers aren't doing too much wrong. They're finding a way to win on the road, which has been well advertised. And then we've got GWS, who they've had a bit of win-loss of late. Going to be, a tough game to pick. I'll go the Giants, but look, I expect the Bombers to be in really good touch. They've won their last 3 of their last 4 and haven't lost for 4 games. So, they're in pretty decent touch. They'll be very tough to beat. I just think the Giants are that level above them, even though it is at Marvel. So I'll go the GWS Giants. Then over to the MCG, we've got Richmond and the Western Bulldogs facing off. We've got interesting clash here. So I reckon the Dogs were ultra disappointing against the Hawks going down there. Richmond had a crack, weren't able to get too much momentum going, and I think until they get Tom Lynch back, it's going to be pretty tough. I'll go the Dogs, not with a lot of confidence though, but purely on a response. But also, Richmond could cause a fair old upset. They did to the Swans with their insane effort. I think that was when they had Tom Lynch. But it's going to be tough to see them kick a winning score. Not impossible. But I'll go the Dogs. Just they're win-loss. They're up and down like a yo-yo, I tell you. TIO Stadium, we've got Gold Coast, North Melbourne facing off. Gold Coast been a bit win-loss. North have just been loss. They play well here, tipping Gold Coast. Then Collingwood hosting the Eagles. This one will be at Marvel Stadium. Don't often play here, the Pies. But I think they'll get the win, even though the Eagles got them there. I'm pretty sure it was in 2022, one of their 3 losses in a row, early 2022 days. Collingwood to be way too strong here. Eagles will put up a solid fight, I think. Then we go to Adelaide Oval. Adelaide hosting the Brisbane Lions. And again, Adelaide, good win in the showdown. Showing some good form of late. Won 3 of the last 4. Lions have won 2 of their last 4. A couple of losses in there. Back to some better form, but again, lots of injuries, as we can see. So, it's going to be tough, and I think the Crows got their number last year, and I see the Crows as probably about the same as where they were last year with the form they've got right now, the last 3 or 4 weeks. And I see the Lions sort of in that downward trend right at the moment. So I think, Adelaide in good touch with a chirpy home ground advantage to get the job done. I thought I had more upsets when I went into this, but I really did my due diligence and hope for the best, really. But I can have all the logic in the world, and it doesn't always mean you're going to get it right. All right, so I've gone Melbourne to win by 9, Geelong, Sydney, St Kilda, GWS, Western Bulldogs, Gold Coast, Collingwood, and Adelaide to get the chocolates this weekend. Plenty of banana peel games in here, guys. Interested to see who you pick this week, and get amongst the tipping competition. I have a link in the description for you below to view. And I guess till next time, until round 10, enjoy the weekend of footy, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.